Where are you from? I mean, it's a question that we ask and get asked all the time. I suspect it's the question we get asked most often. Well, not in my case, obviously. In my case, it's how you look so good. But it's a close second. Where are you from? And yet, as a question, it's almost never quite up to the job at hand. I mean, there are conceivably situations where someone might care to know where exactly you are from, but they are so particular and rare that I can't really think of one offhand. And presumably, if someone was really inquiring where exactly on the planet you are from, they would be delighted were you to answer with GPS coordinates of longitude and latitude. Where am I from? Well, if you really must know, 53 degrees, 37 minutes, 31.3 seconds north, 9 degrees, 13 minutes, 16.1 seconds west. I'll save the nerds among you the bother. Yes, that is the Bog Road, Ballinrobe, County Mayo. But of course, that's not what they're really asking, is it? I mean, they are trying to place you, but not on a map. They are trying to place you in their world. And to do that, they need points of information from which they can triangulate your correct position. Where you're from, who you're from, what you're from. What they're really asking is, where do you belong? And there are no easy coordinates for where do you belong. Where you're from is, for most of us, a fairly simple, straightforward question with a fairly simple, straightforward answer. A street, a town, a townland, a county, a country. Though even it's a question that is enough to make some of us, including, I suspect, some of our guests this evening, break out in a sweat. You know, those of us whose life's trajectory hasn't been straightforward and simple. And of course, it depends on who's asking. You know, my own father, if asked by, say, an American, will confidently answer Ireland. But being the son of a Garda, who moved the family from station to station, if an Irish person asks him, he'll hesitate before mumbling Navan and hoping for the best. Which, in fairness, is all anyone from Navan can really do. Hope for the best. But where do you belong is an existential question, not easily answered when chatting to a stranger on the train to Houston. You know, where we belong is a question to which the answer, for most of us, is mutable, elusive, evolving, chimeric. For most of us, where we belong is slowly discovered, revealed, found, or made. It is a place, but not a place on any map. It's a place woven from feeling and memory and familiarity and faces, from heart and hope and loss, from comfort and connection and rootedness, from you and yours, from breath. A breath finally exhaled or breathed easy. Where do you belong? Well, you belong where you love and feel loved. The love of family, friends, lovers, neighbors, community. You know, we pre-record this show. Well, our guests are just too fabulous to expect them all to gather in one particular spot at any one particular prescribed time. And so by the time this show airs, hopefully, barring any unforeseen mishaps and hopefully to the surprise of tabloid photographers, I'll be a married woman. And it turns out that after 50 years, I belong where Mr. Bliss is, and he belongs where I am. And you won't find that on any map.